it's Hope at Crafty Hope, and I have not done hardly any thrifty shopping for the month of July, and we are really nearing the end of it. But I did hit an estate sale this morning and kind of made up for that, kind of hit the mother load of awesome stuff. So, and it was the last day on the second weekend of this estate sale, so everything was 75% off, and we got there 45 minutes before the sale was over. So yeah, I think I did pretty awesome. I'm gonna show you, it's all in this bucket thing here, so I'm gonna move it off to the side and show you the amazingness that I was able to get. So hold on, let me move this. Ugh. Alright, so the first, actually not the first thing, let me see, what was the first thing? The first thing I found when we walked in there was this bag of buttons, and I'm trying not to use my but was a bag of buttons. It was marked at $5, which is probably more than I would pay for some things, but I knew I could see that it had this like pearl and rhinestone button in it, and a lot of these are mother of pearl, which is really my jam. And it's got some nice little, like, this is a I think that's a, what do you call it, it's some kind of needle, I guess, and it's bone. I think it's bone. Anyway, so this has got, I can't wait to pour this out and kind of go through it. Well, there's a key in here too, y'all. Oh! Definite mother load, yeah. So that's gonna be a lot of fun to go through. So from there, we walked into one of the bedrooms, and there was a bookshelf loaded with craft books, and the first thing I saw was this, which I really am not a big fan of the cover. I'm gonna have to maybe cover that. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of sparkly, but it is brand new. It is, and the paper is fairly thick. It's it says it's a fashion paper, but I think it'd be good mixed media paper. It's really, well, maybe it's not as thick as I thought it was. It was 2 pages, but it's still a pretty sturdy paper. It's not super thin, so I'm excited about that. And then I grabbed a couple of these Dover magazine type things. I love Dover publications. I always get their emails every Wednesday with the free clip art. Is it Wednesday? I think so. Anyway, both of these are decorative letters. This one's all Victorian. And so I think these would be good to copy and cut out, or just cut straight out of here if I decide to use them. So several different options for those. So I've got more stuff to get to, so hold on. Let's see, what else did I go into? Then we went into, and that was all in that one bedroom, but in another bedroom, which I think was like the master bedroom, was craft supplies, y'all. So many craft supplies. So I dug through all kinds of stuff. My husband was holding handfuls of things for me. They finally gave me a bin to get things, and so none of this is going to be in any order, just what can I get, the order I can get to it. So first is this Ziploc full of different kinds of like trim. There's some, I don't even know, all kinds of just yarn and ribbon. It sounds like there's a jingle bell in there. I don't know, there's balls of yarn and just fun decorative things. So that looks like embroidery thread, maybe, I don't know. Again, something to go through and sort through. There's some lace in there. It'll be fun to go through. Let's see what else. Okay, so this was probably the most expensive thing I got, but again, everything was 75%. This is I guess it was a photo album at some point, but it's holding stamps. All kinds of clear and unmounted stamps, basically, you know. And some of these don't even look like they've ever been used. Now, some of them I can tell are like maybe from the dollar store, the dollar bin or whatever at Michael's, and some of them are nicer, but I kind of think I scored big on that. Again, it was 25% off. It had been marked at $25, and I got all of that. So there's one in here that I really loved. If I can find it. Oh yeah, and it's definitely been used. Look at this fairy. So, and I don't know who these are by. Some of them are on these green mounted, and I've never seen one in the green rubber like this before. So I may have to do some research and find out who those are by. So, but these that I showed you first, I actually have those. I have those stamps, so I may have to share with somebody. But I'm super excited by that one. Okay, so that one was that one. I'm trying to place it with that. And then there was another bag of buttons. These mostly look like they're plastic ones. Actually, I don't know. There's some kind of little card in there. I don't think it's supposed to be in there. I don't know what that is. This is just plastic buttons, but they're all white. Some of them do look vintage though, so I don't know. It's in a sealed bag. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't even know if they just got stuffed into this bag or what, but buttons. Love buttons. And I got this die cut, the Simholtz die cut that was from Tuesday morning, but I got it for, I don't even know how much they gave it to me for. Yeah, I didn't see how much they wrote it down. Some of the prices they said had fallen off of things. And there was a brayer. I'm not sure. You know, I think I may need to clean it. I've got a brayer like this, but, you know, can't go wrong with a new brayer. But like I said, I think I'm going to clean it and see if I can get some of the stuff off of it. Now, let me just sort through over here to see what else. I grabbed this Titan Buff golden paint. I don't even know what condition it's in, but I'll play around with it. And it was marked $1, and at 75% off, I got it for $1. So, you know, for $1 to get some golden paint, you know, I did well. But the big thing that I'm super excited about, oh wait, there was one other paint that I got, and this is some Dinah Wakely of the white gesso that had been marked down at Hobby Lobby to $1.50. It was $1 at the estate sale, so I got it for $1 also. But the big thing was this. Do y'all see what this is, y'all? This is Lindy's Stamp Gang sprays that they haven't been mixed yet, so they're brand new. And I've never owned any Lindy's Stamp Gang sprays, so I've been wanting some for a long time. Have not gotten any, and I haven't even counted how many there are. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, over 20. So of these Lindy's, they were $1 each, and that means I got them for $1. I'm over the moon about this, and it looks like they're all different colors. I haven't sorted through to see what they are. I'd like to maybe go through the Lindy site and see what, and maybe check off what I got and what I didn't get, but I'm over the moon about this one. So those are my big deals for July so far. Actually, and I just remembered while I was doing this, when I showed you this trim, I went to Five Below earlier this month, which is a like $5 and under store, like a dollar store, but most of the stuff is kind of geared towards teens and preteens and all. There's a huge candy selection, that kind of thing. And I got a rag rug for $5, and I took it apart to get all of the fibers out of it. So I may show y'all, I may clip on some pictures at the end of this to show you some of the fibers and some of the process, excuse me, I used for that. So anyway, that so far is all of July. There's a couple days left. We'll see what happens, but we're probably going to be getting in the pool here in a little bit after I play with some of these things. I hope y'all have had some great finds. Anyway, bye. So here's a look at the rag rug. You can see this is my process of taking it apart, and here's a big pile of what it was I got, and I stuffed them all into this container so you can kind of see what's in there. And then here's a couple samples of some of the stuff that was in there, some really interesting stuff. So those are my finds for July, y'all. I hope y'all had a great month, and I'll show you what I get in August. Thanks for watching. Bye.